Hey everybody, this is Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, and today we're going to play a little Golden Axe. This is the Genesis version. Playing here, we're going to go ahead one player mode. I'm going to choose Arcade, and you have your selection of three characters here. You could either choose Axe Battler, who's mysteriously battling with a sword but no pants. Tyris Flare, who's got some awesome fire magic, and then Gilius Thunderhead, who's a dwarf with a big giant axe. We're going to go ahead and choose Tyris Flare for this one because who doesn't love giant fire magic? I get a little thing at the beginning here that says Death Adder invaded the castle and has taken the king and princess prisoners. My good friend Alex was also killed in the battle. To defeat them is a must, and bringing peace to the land is my duty. Now, I'm pretty sure it says that for all of the characters, so either this is the strangest, little circle of friends ever, or, Alex is just a really cool dude who happens to get killed by Death Adder and is friends with everybody else. Going to get this out of the way right away. I love this game. I am not an expert at this game by any means. So I'm going to be taking a lot of unnecessary damage here and probably not doing the best. But we're going to have some fun with it. These little, not really sure what they are, honestly. They kind of look like, squirrel people in, feudal peasant garb. But there's supposed to be some type of thief, even though we're beating them up and taking this stuff, which kind of makes us thieves as well. Got the little mutant chicken thing that I first saw in Altered Beast. I played Altered Beast before this, so. Just building up our magic. I'm probably not going to use it for the first time until we're, up to full. Kind of want to keep a hold of this thing. I think they call it a chicken leg or something. I forget the actual name for the little monster dude. There we have a second one. It's going to run away because we're not going to touch it in time. That's going to trigger... No, okay, once we kill that guy, that's going to trigger the stage bosses. Yep, already down a life. That's okay, we got 3. Thought I'd be slick there with the super high jump and then down. If you hit it right, that's an instant knockdown. If you don't hit it right, well, you're probably playing like I am. Hey, we finished that round, and we go to this little bonus stage here where a thief's going to come and take some of our stuff. What makes that a bonus stage, you ask? Well, we get more out of him than he takes, so. That is, if we could hit the guy. Gotta make sure not to wander off, too, because that will scroll. That stage will end quickly. See the little map come up here? Our sworn enemy Death Adder is in his castle. We'll take a shortcut through the Turtle Village. Always a good sign in adventure games when you take a shortcut. Absolutely nothing bad can happen here. And right away we're jumping off a big high cliff. Let's make it a little more exciting. Highest jump ever. Probably one of my favorite things about this game are the number of cheap kills you get. Just get on the correct side and kick them off the ledge. I think we're a bit too far for that trick to work. But hey, it was worth a shot anyway. Oh, look at that. He's not coming back. I guess we did have just enough to do it. Let's see if we can get this one over, too. There we go. Nice and easy. Now we get some running kids who all decided to dress the same. Kind of looked like they were in Christmas garb. A lot of red and green there, so it's topical for this time of year. And now we get a little Drake guy who's going to breathe fire on the ground, but not accurately, because once again, I am piloting it. Well, it didn't take the Drake long to run away because he got tired of being, the proverbial rope in a game of tug of war between me and the monster guys. Got through that though. Here we have more running kids and a thief who's conspicuously sticking out. Now we have our gauge up to full. Our magic is charged up to level 6, so when we get to the end bosses here, I'm probably just going to go ahead and use the magic just to show you what it's like. I'll also show you what it's like to be on your last life, because getting my tail kicked here for no good reason. There we go. Big giant dragon. Breathes fire from the sky. Everybody falls. A lot of people hurt. And that wasn't even the end boss. What was I thinking? Here we get a skeleton and more of these fighter girls with their, bright pink axes now. An alarmingly bright shade of pink, but it matches their Drake, who spits fireballs slowly across the screen. Ow. That didn't work out well for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Now, it's not going to let us keep the Drake. See a green thief there as well. He's going to have chunks of random raw meat that are somehow going to boost our health rather than give us some case of food poisoning. Right now our health is capped at 3 bars, so we're not going to really improve any there. Moving on, the village was on the back of a giant turtle. Wonder how they got the name Turtle Village. The turtle takes us south across the sea, because what else is a giant turtle going to do? Here we have more precarious ledges, because that's what we do. Can't believe how well that worked, actually. So we get through that nice and easy. Big old jump. And we're rewarded with a thief who decides to meet us in the middle of a broken bridge. These thieves just make terrible life choices when you think about it, showing up in the worst possible place. Now I suppose it would be easier just to fight them one at a time, but that's no fun. Apparently neither is succeeding. There we go. Get a nice throw in. Get through there, coming up on these double doors, and here comes more of these big guys with the hammers. Yeah, one hit from them is going to take out a bar, so this could get ugly in a hurry if I can't hit my spots. The key is to get them to line up on either side of you directly, so you could just do this running drop kick to just keep them knocked down, and not do what I did there and fail to double tap. Yeah, that life just sucked for me. Let's try this one. Maybe I'm more nimble with one life, who knows. Okay, from the way that hit looked, it kind of looked like he kicked both of us. That was pretty good. Well, I had a bit of a rhythm going there. Always easier one-on-one. All kind of magic coming there. And we're at full health again. This time I'm not going to waste the magic on the lesser minions. I'm going to fight through these guys the old-fashioned way. By that I mean probably use a continue because my life's already low. Yeah, we had a pretty good run there. Yep, here's our boss guy. He's got a couple minions as well, so we're going to call the fire dragon again. In beginner mode, that actually only depletes a couple of your magic bars. But in arcade, it's going to drain the whole shebang. Yeah, this guy's just a pain to hit. He really is. I know there's a way to time it so that you're hitting him just as he's getting up and he doesn't have time to do the fancy sword swing. That's just not my style, though. By that I mean that's not my level of timing or coordination. Let's get that right out of the way. Do an awful lot of clarifiers today. Maybe this wasn't the best game to play. But again, it's about having fun, right? Also about kicking little overly, weirdly dressed feudal Europe chipmunk thieves. We've gone in close vicinity of the castle, but the way is packed by enemy lines. So apparently it wasn't packed all of these enemies we've been fighting thus far. But we gotta keep going, so here we go, looking at another alternate route. Well, that wasn't too bad. Got through that. Now we have a little ledge here on the bottom, and we've got some skeleton dude. And we get him to walk off. What? Did he just fall right down? That was probably awful luck. And it cost us a life, so there's that. Let's try this again. Nope, he's dead now. Okay. That's cool. Ow. That's fine. This works well for me too. Darn. Yeah, we'll continue one more time. That's what we got. Moving on. Get a little thief dude. Pick up our magic pots. I'm going to try not to move too far here. Yeah, you kind of want to handle these guys in as few numbers as possible, and I'm using the high ground here to my advantage. There we go. That wasn't so bad. That almost looked like I could play a little. There I was trying to just juggle the monsters, kick one while the other was down. Almost working well. Just a split second late on a couple of these. My goal is to get to at least the first Death Adder fight. The coin-op only had so many levels, and there were actually extra levels added on to the Genesis version. Younger days, you know, when this was a way of life and this was a daily play for me, getting to the end was not a matter of, you know, if but by how much. Now not nearly as good, and also probably jacked the health up then too, so it's probably easier. So the Fiend's path that we took was a great eagle. Lo and behold, another giant animal. We're taken across the skies to the castle. Now the final battle begins. So we are on the back of a giant eagle, and this big old bird's got a big old bridge, and it's going to help us get through these skeletons nice and easy. Just let them fall to the ground. And see if we can't do the same thing here. Yep. Just let her walk right off with that drake. Okay, for all the sucking I've done in the game thus far, you guys gotta admit, that was about as good as it gets. Can't remember if these guys will fall off the edge like that. Oh, it's looking like it, because I already got rid of one. Now I just need to get on the other side of this guy without moving the screen. Well, that'll do it. Hey, nope. There we are. Okay, into the castle we go. That was better than I could have ever hoped for. That right there. I may just delete the rest of this playthrough and just show that snippet there, and of course this one. Maybe cut this one out. Makes me look better, huh? Oh well. Got our magic charged up to full, now we're ready for Death Adder. But first, more minions, because why not more minion battles, huh? We didn't just face like 1,000 of these guys. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Always seems unfair kicking those big guys. Like, it feels like you have such a natural speed edge against them, and I'm not sure if you do or if that's just the eyes playing the tricks on you, but they just don't beat you to that running attack very often. He is taking like 1,000 of them, isn't he, though? There we are. Now here's the main event, Death Adder. Complete with giant skeletons, and oh, look at that, he's walking on his own doorway. Isn't that great? Gonna hit us some dragon magic here, knock everyone down. That gets rid of the skeletons, so that's cool. As you can see, the sword at this point is purely for decoration. This has to hurt. All the quality excitement of retro gaming right here, kids. And we take them down. Now it's time to hit the little mysterious lever hidden somewhere on that wall, and hey, there's the king and queen. Chained up, yet somehow very relaxed posture. We are to take their utmost gratitude for their rescue. Sure, that's almost as good as a reward. And they keep thanking us and our courage separately, which is weird. We had rid Death Adder, but they have a feeling that he might have been taking orders. That's a good sign, right? Come to think of it, not a few times did he disappear into that door. Now, that's usually what people do with doors, they walk in and out of them. Will you not go into battle for me once again? Man, these royals are pushy. I just did how much? Like, I saved them. I beat Death Adder, and they're not even giving me a chance to rest up. Just head on in. Not promising we're going to get the whole way there, but we'll see how we do. This is the stuff that was added in for the Genesis version, and right away we're starting with a no pun intended cliffhanger. Got this busted bridge here. Gonna use it to dispatch the enemies, and then we're gonna hopefully not jump into the gap as well. Yep, I fell down. Okay, that's game over, guys. This has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, playing some Golden Axe. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.